Welcome to Pinoy Guard. Today is not just another day in Philippine naval history. It is a turning point, a symbol, a moment that will be remembered for generations to come. Because today, the Philippine Navy welcomed the arrival of a new guardian of our seas, the future BRP Miguel Malvar, FFG-06, a warship that promises not just to patrol our maritime territory, but to transform the way we defend it. She has arrived at Naval Operating Base Subic, quietly but powerfully, ahead of her formal commissioning ceremony scheduled for April 8, 2025. But behind this moment is a story that few know, a story of years of planning, negotiation, construction, and testing. And today, right here on Pinoy Guard, we bring you the full journey, with all the drama, all the breakthroughs, and all the pride that this warship carries. Stay with us until the end. This is a story of the future of our Navy. This is a story of Miguel Malvar, reborn in steel and technology. Chapter 1. The meaning behind the name. The name Miguel Malvar is not just symbolic, it is a legacy. General Miguel Malvar was one of the last Filipino generals to surrender during the Philippine-American War. A man of resilience, defiance, and national pride. Now, over a century later, his name is resurrected on the hull of a modern warship that mirrors his spirit. This frigate is not a mere replacement. It is a resurrection, a far cry from the aging World War II vessel that bore the same name decades ago. That old BRP Miguel Malvar PS-19 was finally retired in 2021 after more than 4 decades of service. And now, in 2025, a new ship carries the name into the future. Chapter 2. Procurement History, a Turning Point. Let us take a step back to understand how we got here. The story of BRP Miguel Malvar, FFG-06, begins in 2018 under the revised AFP Modernization Program, Horizon 2. With maritime security tensions escalating in the West Philippine Sea, the Philippine Navy shifted its focus from coastal patrol to blue water capability. After international bidding, Hyundai Heavy Industries (HHI) of South Korea was awarded the contract to build 2 multi-mission guided missile frigates, the Jose Rizal class. The first vessel, BRP Jose Rizal, FF-150, arrived in 2020. The second, BRP Antonio Luna, FF-151, followed in 2021. But the Navy envisioned a third, improved and refined, and that ship is now BRP Miguel Malvar, FFG-06. Chapter 3. Construction and Process. Construction began in early 2023 at HHI's Ulsan shipyard, following an extensive design review and performance upgrade process. Unlike the first 2 frigates, FFG-06 features significant modifications in weapons, sensors, and survivability. Philippine Navy engineers oversaw every stage, from hull assembly to sea trials. And on April 4, 2025, she arrived in Subic Bay, sleek, silent, and ready. Chapter 4. What's new? The major improvements. FFG-06 is not just a copy. She's a second-generation Jose Rizal class warship. Combat Management System. Upgraded Hanwha Naval Shield Baseline 3 CMS. Faster, more responsive, with better integration for multi-domain warfare. Radar and Sensors. Thales NS 110-4 DASA radar with 360-degree coverage. EO/IR sensors for better target tracking day or night. Weapons System. 8-cell vertical launch system for SAMs. Exocet Block 3 missiles, 76mm main gun, and 35mm close-in gun. Fitted for future upgrades with torpedoes and decoy systems. Hull and crew features. Improved stealth and insulation. Better crew quarters and modular mission bays. Chapter 5: Tactical Impact and Strategic Importance. Let us be clear, the ship changes the game. Force projection. Long-range sensors and missiles provide deterrence far beyond the horizon. Joint operations. Seamless coordination with the Air Force and Coast Guard. Maritime deterrence, especially crucial near Palawan and Benham Rise. Training and doctrine, a new standard for future naval crews. Chapter 6: The Arrival, April 4th, 2025. At 0600 hours, BRP Miguel Malvar arrived silently at Subic Bay, escorted, checked, and secured. The formal commissioning ceremony is set for April 8th, 2025, with full military honors, dignitaries, and the raising of the Philippine Navy flag. Chapter 7: What's next? The ship will undergo a 6-month shakedown period with joint exercises. Sama-Sama 2025 with US, Japan, and Australia. ASEAN multilateral patrols, Sulu-Sulawesi corridor. South China Sea patrols, including the West Philippine Sea. She will likely join the Naval Forces Western Command as a future flagship. Chapter 8: Analysis and Implications. Why now? Rising tensions in the South China Sea demand deterrence and readiness. Why South Korea? HHI delivered consistent performance, cost-effective capability, and experience. What is this signal? That the Philippines is stepping forward from passive observer to active defender. Chapter 9: Closing Message. A new chapter begins. In every steel plate and bolt of BRP Miguel Malvar lies a piece of Philippine ambition to rise, to modernize, and to protect. This ship is more than a tool of war. She is a promise. A promise to every fisherman. A promise to every child in Palawan. A promise to our future. Welcome home, BRP Miguel Malvar. The sea is now your command.